Hey YouTube, how's it going? This your boy Michael from Colossal Boxing Talk, and tonight I'm here to give you guys my predictions on tonight's fights. Okay, in the in the first fight, you have Vasil Lomachenko versus the defending WBO featherweight champion Orlando Salido. In this fight, this is the classic case of the out with the old, in with the new, or could Salido turn this fight into what he turned the Juan Lopez fight into? The veteran, the rugged veteran, beating on the highly touted prospect. Okay, in this fight, you got Lomachenko, whose amateur pedigree is up there among the best to ever do it. If I'm exact, I believe his exact record was 399-1. Whew, 399 wins and one loss. One loss. That is highly impressive. In the case of Salido, I'll be honest, I'm not too sure about his amateur background, but I know as a pro, Salido is a tough son of a gun. And Salido, he's gonna come to fight. In this fight, what he's gonna try to do with Lomachenko, he's gonna try to test him early and often. So Lomachenko he has to come out defensively aware of Salido's. He has to come out aware of his hooks, and he also got to be aware of those uppercuts Salido like to get on the inside. Those uppercuts, those were the undoing of Juan Lopez in the second fight. Okay, in this fight, Lomachenko needs to keep it on the outside, shoot his right jab out there, and then come right down the pipe with the straight left. And like you say, keep that up. He should keep that up all night long. Honestly, that's like the key to this fight, because I mean he's the faster guy between him and Salido. Also, he needs to gain Salido's respect early. So if he can come out and hurt Salido early on in this fight, then that'll strengthen his chances even more of winning. My decision is I believe Lomachenko will get a unanimous decision win tonight. But also in this fight, now in Lomachenko's first fight, he faced the guy who was the mandatory for the WBO title, and he ran through him, and he looked solid beating him too. But don't get me wrong, like you say, the guy was a pretty solid guy, but he wasn't top of the line solid. But I mean, I believe he was the number one contender, or he's somewhere in the top 5 contender for the WBO belt. So, and Lomachenko whooped him. He beat up on him. But in this fight, like I say, Lomachenko, it's okay to be offensive, but be smart in everything you do, because Salido comes from out of nowhere with those wide right hooks, and if he catches Lomachenko, I mean, I don't know too much about Lomachenko's chin, because like you say, I mean, I've seen him in the amateurs, but you know, it's a different game in the pros, but honestly, I feel Lomachenko is far too skilled, and he's too skilled, he's too fast, and he's going to be way too smart for the veteran Orlando Salido tonight. Okay, now in the main event, you got Chavez Jr. versus Brian Vera. Okay, the first go around, Brian Vera was robbed, in my opinion. My partner Jarrell feels the same way, and I mean, it's like millions of others who feel the same way. Yeah, some who feel Chavez won by landing the more authoritative shots and being but me, honestly, I feel with the 30+ pound weight advantage, I feel Chavez should have stopped him, but he didn't. And he left it in the hands of the judges, which he's the more popular fighter. Top Rank is backing him, so I mean, as horrible as the shit sounds, it's that's the way things go. That's the politics of boxing. I don't like it, but that's the way things are going. Okay, but in this fight, Brian Vera needs to come out. He needs to come out focused, and his early game plan is he needs to box on the outside like he was doing with Chavez the last fight, boxing and countering him, and also he needs to pivot away from Chavez strong hands, pivot away from that left hook that Chavez likes to land. Also, Brian Vera, he needs to go to the body to take some of the steam out of Chavez shots, out of his body shots and his shots up top. Okay. For Chavez, I mean, in this fight, the difference in this fight and last fight, he's actually in shape for this fight. So by him being in shape, I mean, I expect to see him have a better performance, but I can still see Vera troubling him because, I mean, Chavez is a good fighter, but I don't believe he's all that he's cracked up to be. Like people, like some feel he's the second coming of his father. Oh hell, fucking no. No, he's not the second coming to his father. I mean, he's the first Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And I mean,